Imagine a house built not for comfort, but to outrun ghosts. A mansion so bizarre it has staircases leading to ceilings and doors opening onto brick walls. What if I told you this architectural enigma was designed by a heartbroken widow, convinced spirits were after her? They say madness has many rooms, but none as real as the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. Built by Sarah Winchester, the widow of the rifle magnate William Wirt Winchester, this mansion is an architectural puzzle, a labyrinth of staircases leading to nowhere, doors that open into solid walls, and windows overlooking other rooms. Winchester Mystery House was originally an 8-room farmhouse, which was later converted into world's most mysterious and sprawling mansion. With more than 160 rooms, 2,000 doors, 10,000 windows, 13 bathrooms, 6 kitchens, and 47 staircases and fireplaces, this sprawling mansion is a bewildering labyrinth, a place where architecture meets haunting mystery. Sarah designed everything herself, guided, she claimed, by spirits of oracles who instructed her on what to build next. Hallways twist into dead ends, staircase raise into ceilings, and hidden passages connect secret rooms, all designed to confuse the restless ghosts and trap them. One of the reasons the house spiraled into endless construction was that Sarah Winchester believed that she would die once the house was complete. Even today, visitors report hearing footsteps echoing through empty corridors, doors creaking open themselves, and the faint sound of hammers striking wood in the dead of night, as if the construction never truly ended. The Winchester Mystery House was built as commanded by an oracle to appease the spirits. Hence, it is safe to say, there are numerous reports of ghosts and hauntings. Perhaps the most popular one among them is the ghost of Sarah herself. The spirit of Sarah Winchester is said to be the most prominent within the mansion's haunted halls. Countless visitors and staff have reported seeing her apparition, most often in the very bedroom where she drew her last breath. Many believe Sarah's soul still lingers here, bound forever to the house she considered her sanctuary and her curse. The wheelbarrow ghost. Another commonly reported apparition is that of a handyman, known to locals as the wheelbarrow ghost. He is often spotted in the basement, pushing a wheelbarrow, or appearing to make repairs around the property, as if still devoted to the mansion's endless construction. Victims of Winchester rifles. Visitors have also claimed to encounter restless spirits believed to be the victims of Winchester rifles. These ghostly figures are often described as sorrowful and disoriented, drifting through the corridors as though searching for peace. The house itself was built to appease and trap spirits that Sarah thought were harming her. Legends say hundreds and thousands of good and bad spirits, from the time of its construction, still freely roam around the property. Sarah was born into privilege. Her family owned a mill and wood shop called Leonard Pardee and Company. She later married William Wirt Winchester, heir to the Winchester repeating arms fortune. The company revolutionized firearms with its rapid lever-action mechanism, allowing multiple shots without reloading. A groundbreaking innovation for its time, but the same innovation legacy is shadowed by the blood it spilled. The same weapons that built empires also brought untold suffering, contributing to the violent conquest of Native American lands and countless deaths during the nation's turbulent growth. For the Winchester family, that success came with a curse. Sarah's daughter was born with marasmus, a severe malnutrition characterized by energy deficiency, and died within a month of birth. The couple was devastated and withdrew from the society. During the period, she lost close family members to various diseases. Among them was her husband, who died from tuberculosis. Sarah Winchester, seeking answers, turned to a medium, who told her that the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles were cursed, and Sarah herself was doomed. The oracle also told her that in order to save herself, Sarah had to build a maze-like house that would never be completed, to appease and trap the spirits that haunted her and her family. After the oracle's advice, Sarah Winchester designed the house herself. She claimed that spirits instructed her on what to build next. Oftentimes, she would tear down the construction she wasn't pleased with and would start over again. She was also known to take breaks in middle of construction, sometimes months. This slowed down the construction time considerably. Sarah's lack of experience as an architect shows in the poor planning of the house. There in the house lies some of the most bizarre and impractical architectural features. It is a known fact that each and every design of the house was built according to the guidance of a spirit. Hence, the designs of the house has a purpose to appease and trap spirits that were harming Sarah Winchester. Some of the impractical design in the Winchester house are stairways to nowhere. Several staircases lead straight into ceilings or dead ends. Some turn abruptly and stop midway, believed to confuse vengeful spirits following Sarah Winchester. Doors opening into walls or drops. Many doors open to sheer drops outside the building. The most famous one, called the door to nowhere, opens to a 2-story fall into the garden below. Windows overlooking other rooms. Instead of opening to the outside, some windows peer directly into interior hallways or floors above, making it impossible to tell what's inside or outside the mansion. The switchback staircase. This staircase has 7 sharp turns and rises only 9 feet high, yet it requires 44 steps to climb. It was designed with shallow risers, supposedly accommodate Sarah's arthritis, but it adds to the house's maze-like confusion. Upside-down columns and false supports. Some support beams and columns are deliberately installed upside down, making the house structurally strange and symbolically unsettling. The sealed rooms. After the 1906 earthquake, Sarah had parts of the house sealed off completely, leaving furniture, wallpapers and fixtures frozen in time. Some say she did this to trap angry spirits. Endless remodeling. Carpenters worked in shifts 24 hours a day for 38 years, often tearing down what they'd built just weeks earlier. The mansion's layout changed constantly. New rooms appeared overnight, while others were walled off without reason. The 13 obsessions. The number 13 appears everywhere. 13 panes in windows, 13 steps in staircases, 13 coat hooks, and even 13 drain holes in the sink. Sarah believed this number offered spiritual protection from the curse. Now, would you consider this Sarah's madness, lack of architectural experience? Or do you believe that spirits guided her to build and modify the house in this way? While the Winchester Mystery House is best known for its ghostly legends and eerie design, it's also a marvel of craftsmanship and imagination. Beneath its haunted reputation lies a stunning display of Victorian architecture, intricate woodwork, hand-stained glass, custom parquet floors, and ingenious construction techniques far ahead of its time. Here are some of the features that were remarkably advanced for its time. Modern heating and ventilation system. At a time when most homes relied on fireplaces, the Winchester house featured forced air heating, allowing warm air to circulate through the hidden ducts. Indoor plumbing and hot running water. The mansion had indoor plumbing, including hot water on demand, which was nearly unheard of during that era. Sarah even had a shower from above, one of the earliest known prototype of the modern shower. Push-button gas lighting. Gas lamps in the mansion could be turned on and off with buttons rather than matches, a high-end feature available only to the wealthiest and most technologically advanced homes of the time. Elevator system. The house contains 2 functioning elevators, one hydraulic and one electric, installed decades before elevators became common in private home. Seismic flexibility and floating foundations. Unintentionally, Sarah's constant remodeling gave the mansion a flexible structure that helped it survive the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Its design distributes weight unevenly, allowing it to shift rather than crumble. Advanced drainage and ventilation. Sarah's engineers incorporated drainage slopes in indoor floors and multiple ventilation ducts to keep air and moisture circulating, essential in a house that size. Intercom and communication tubes. The mansion included internal speaking tubes, early versions of an intercom, allowing Sarah to communicate with servants and workers across multiple floors. Fire-safe design elements. Despite lit by gas and oil, the house incorporated fire breaks and brick chimneys strategically placed to reduce the risk of spreading fires, a rare safety measure for its time. Behind the reports of ghosts and curses, The Winchester Mystery House was a technological marvel, reflecting Sarah Winchester's deep intellect, wealth, and forward-thinking approach to design. A haunting masterpiece that was as brilliant as it was bizarre. More than a century after Sarah Winchester's death, her mansion still stands, a haunting blend of beauty, tragedy, and unanswered questions. The Winchester Mystery House continues to captivate visitors, historians, and ghost hunters alike. Its twisting corridors and endless rooms hold not just stories of spirits but a legacy of human obsession and ingenuity. The Winchester Mystery House carries many reputations. Some believe it's truly haunted, others are captivated by its architectural puzzles, and many simply marvel at its sheer baffling design. Yet the real reason Sarah Winchester built and endlessly rebuilt this sprawling mansion remains a mystery lost to time. Was she truly trying to appease vengeful spirits? Did she believe the souls of those lost to Winchester rifles haunted her family's legacy? Perhaps Sarah was silently tormented, burdened by guilt and tragedy, the deaths of her husband and daughter intertwining with the restless whispers of the dead. Maybe she kept her fears hidden, knowing that in her era, belief in the supernatural could have branded her as insane. We may never know the truth behind her motives or the mansion's ever-changing design, but one thing is certain: the Winchester Mystery House is more than wood and glass. It's a place steeped in sorrow, spiritual energy, and lingering ghostly presence that refuses to fade away. What do you think about the Winchester Mystery House? Is it truly haunted, as so many believe, or was it simply Sarah's mysterious experiment, born from grief and obsession? Share your thoughts in comments below. I'd love to hear what you believe hides behind those endless doors and winding halls.